Hey guys, Saints5 here, and we have Dragon Ball Super Chapter 65 spoilers here today. Full summaries. Whether or not I will do images for this video, we'll see at the end. But if you haven't already, hit that like button for this video, and smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell when I upload new videos just like this, covering anime and manga material, just like Dragon Ball Super. Now, Dragon Ball Hype, DBS Hype on Twitter, just posted up full summaries, translations to per Pura Yume. This is my first time reading this one, so bear with me. But we do have also a Chapter 66 preview line, so we know what's going to come out in the next chapter at the very end of these summary spoilers. But let's get down to it. Really good stuff here. I know a lot of people were worried at first and were mad about Goku's decision at the beginning of the chapter due to the draft leaks, but for some reason it all worked out at the end. Okay, so Dragon Ball Super Chapter 65 full summary, titled Son Goku the Earthling. The chapter starts with Krillin, or Krillin as we call him here in the States, having arrived at the battlefield, noticing that Goku doesn't seem to need the Senzu Bean. Moro lies on the ground with a big stone above him, which Goku turns into dust, telling him to stand up. He gets up, but notices that Goku disappeared. Next to Krillin, taking the Senzu Bean without asking, Goku tells Moro to promise to go back to Galactic Prison and never escape again. Despite being surprised with that question, Moro agrees. Goku throws him a Senzu Bean and explains that by eating the bean, that his power will recover immediately and then he can be taken to prison by Jaku. Which, by logic, is not a very smart thing to do, but Goku is naive. But you would think by now he'll learn his lesson, but for some reason Toyotaro and Akira Toriyama kind of proved that idea for Toyotaro to use, but a very dumb mistake regardless. But Moro recovers and can even regenerate his arms, acknowledge that Bean even works better than 7-3's ability. Goku reminds Moro of his promise. Moro thanks Goku, but then rushes towards him, screaming, "But before that, I would have to kill you." Goku remains calm as Moro hits his chest, seemingly causing breaking Moro's hand. So it looks like he didn't take the bean at first, but interesting that like Goku is so strong and Ultra Instinct that he didn't even bother dodging it. He just like crushed his arm. Whis figures that Goku's sharpened Ultra Instinct also contributed to increasing his own strength, as I just said. Beerus rather gets annoyed by Goku playing around and not finishing him off. Goku says to Moro, "You are indeed enough for a guy." Transforms back and knees down to him. He looks at Moro, asking, "Have you ever trained before?" which Moro denies. Goku tells Moro that if he would have trained instead of stealing all of these lies from planets, he would be much stronger than now. Moro's reaction: "Shut up." Training is what weaklings do. With Goku having met such a tough guy like Moro for the first time, he feels like it's a waste. Dang. So Goku throwing some shade right there. If Moro was only a good guy, he would have liked to fight a properly trained version of Moro. Jaco interrupts, asking if Goku didn't notice that recent betrayal, and tells him that Moro doesn't want change his heart. Yeah, Goku is still naive. This is actually in line with Goku's character of him wanting to fight people because he likes fighting people. He's not necessarily a good guy like Toriyama said in past interviews. So it does line up with Goku's character that he wants to fight Moro, but as a trained fighter. But as we know, that ain't gonna happen. He asks Goku to bring the battle to a close. Goku replies that he is aware, but wants to keep talking to him. As Moro desperately hits his fist on the ground, Goku asks him at a last time whether he wants to return to the Galactic Prison or not. It ain't gonna happen. In this moment, Moro notices a hand of his on a stone in the lava behind Goku. Moro answers Goku that he won't go back to prison. He will continue eating planets. Goku accepts, and as he promised to Beerus to protect the galaxy, he transfers back to UI. Moro wonders, Beerus, who was he really? The Galactic Patrol guy? Goku replies that Beerus was his master and the guy he learned this technique from. Moro, I see. So that guy was also able to use that technique. Moro remembers that the lost hand touched Beerus' neck, and which could get his abilities. He lets his lost hand flying towards him, so I guess he has technetic abilities to able to catch back to him. Catches it and says, "A body moving on its own. I can't wait." Little sarcasm there, I love it. He attaches the hand to his left arm, and Moro transforms and gains Mirror's power. Also, to Beerus' surprise, Whis figures that Mirrors must have gotten copied before Jaco. Damn, that's why I told you to finish him off quickly. Goku, you've been messing up too much, man. This is not good. The battle between Moro and Goku continues, and as their fists are about to clash, Whis saves Krillin and Jaco and from the upcoming explosion. This is not... Goku's not a smart guy, and it's also bad writing, as everyone says, but still. With the planet taking more damage, Goku orders Moro to follow him, and the battle between in the skies, and then Goku takes Moro from several laps around the Earth to compare their speed, as Moro suspects at some point Moro has enough and kicks Goku down into the mountains somewhere else on Earth. Moro also with me. Having magic powers, I have the advantage. Goku is still relaxed and asks Moro to attack again. Moro gets angry, wondering why Goku doesn't get afraid. As the fight goes on, suddenly Moro's arm suddenly gets super big shortly after even his upper body. While Krillin and Jaco wonders what's happening, Whis figures that since Moro's body isn't trained for the power of an angel, his body started growing. With Moro's growing body and growing, Goku gets the upper hand. Goku ironically tells Moro that he faces now the same issues as his old henchman Sangambo. As Moro got a technique which you usually get through training, it's nothing you can just use easily. He's just that Moro should let Mirror's power go before his body collapses. So that explains the images from the last spoiler we got, where seemingly Moro is his face comes from the earth. So in some, I should have done a video about this, where Moro copies Mirror's power, but he's unable to control it, and therefore his body gets all wacky, and it's untenable at this point, unusable. Moro still believes that someone like him eating planets and life energy has no limits. Goku says, that's your limit. The battle continues with Moro ending up on the ground again. Him talking to himself, I need a body that can stand this power. And that explains what is going to happen next. While Krillin and Jaco are getting relieved, Whis warns Goku, if you want to win, you have to finish him off now. Continuing further is not a good idea. Goku understands, well, he should have done it sooner, and aims his hand for a final blow. That's your end, Moro. He's going to Hakai him. But suddenly, the Earth starts moving. A giant head of Moro comes out of the Earth, appears behind Goku, fires a blast from his mouth. Goku avoids, but is shocked by what he sees. Moro, my body became one with this planet. Now I shouldn't have any limits. Oh my god. That explains that spoiler. Whis explains the situation to everyone. If Goku kills Moro, the Earth will be destroyed as well. Also, if this amount of energy explodes, the galaxy could be blown away as well. So we got more serious implications could happen from this. It ends with Moro wanting to continue the fight with Goku, but has he have any way left to fight him? It doesn't look like it. Chapter 66 preview. Even though I have a theory what could happen, but it's going to be a cop-out. Chapter 66 preview. The Earth absorbed. In further Moro, who became a super gigantic bomb. Does Goku have any way left to fight him? So, because of Goku's incompetence, the Earth is screwed. More to say less, but I have an idea that we're gonna see what happened in Resurrection F, where Whis turns back time and Goku kills Moro like that. But that could be too simple of a resolution. So maybe Majin Buu, as some people say, Majin Buu can come out and somehow take Moro out, or Vegeta, obviously with Spirit Fission, he can able to take away not only Mirror's power, but also like able to take him away from the Earth, basically separate him. So that could happen as well. So expect that most likely than Whis turning back time. So let me try to find an image here just to like end this video. Which one we're gonna use? I guess I'll use this one. But yeah, so things are about to get super interesting here. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. What do you think is gonna happen? How is Goku be able to overcome this? I obviously think I just said Vegeta comes in, does Spirit Fusion, and takes out Moro like that, and Goku finishes off. Or Whis does time his time technique and reverses time. But yes, so yeah, tell me that, guys. Can't speak. Tell me down in the comments down below what you guys think. What will happen? Will Goku be able to defeat him? Obviously he will, because it's a time skip, so it's really hard to predict anything bad really happening. But yeah, so remember to hit that like button for this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when I upload new videos just like this. I might do a review for this chapter, we'll see. But yeah, so this is Saiyan Survive, sign out. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.